Thanks for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/CosmoRetro or anywhere Cosmo Retro online. And you go to Steam, you can find my first game, Dreamdasia, if you want to check that out. And there's an upcoming bigger game coming up.
More games to come with myself involved, which is the plan. You can also find me really at twitch.tv/jmosier89. Lately I've been streaming Crimson Desert, and I just stream RPGs. So yeah, you can also find me anywhere Nerds of the Northland. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming.
Have a good week. Welcome to Nerds of the Northland, episode 34. 34 already. Nice.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about the top 20 8-bit Nintendo games. Because we're more familiar with Nintendo games, so we're going to talk about top 20.
Yeah, and we're going to try to make it like the entire generation, but then looking into it, like, I never really played any of the 8-bit Sega, or...
Yeah.
I guess there was an 8-bit Atari and an 8-bit...
I had like one friend that had an 8-bit Sega. Yeah, exactly. Most people had Nintendo growing up.
So we're sticking with Nintendo, which got a huge library. I think I don't know how many NES games are there, like 1,000 technically. Like all of them forever.
Either that or less, yeah, definitely a lot. 800.
Yeah, we narrowed it down to 20. So we basically gonna stick with Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Nintendo.
Yep.
With one like outlier.
Look at the entire list. Just exactly what you said. Just Game Boy and Nintendo, Game Boy Color. Yeah, Game Boy Color. Game Boy and Game Boy Color are the same thing, by the way.
And one outlier that might surprise some of you. It surprised me. I didn't realize it was actually 8-bit. So.
But here's number 20.
Tetris. This, I guess technically it's not a bad game. You can pick it up and play it for a little while, but it's not like something you want to stick to for hours and hours, at least personally. But what's interesting to me about this game is the story of how it got here. Like, it was a guy in Russia named Alexey Pajitnov, I think is how you pronounce it.
Oh, nice.
And he had to like smuggle the game out of Soviet Russia. Might have been the USSR at that time. Like, at risk of like getting shot. Like, and he brought his game out. I think maybe Europe. I don't think he came to, maybe he came to America, or he went to Europe and got the game out and released. And pretty sure hopefully he made good money off of it. I don't know about that, but I'm sure he has. I mean, they're still making Tetris games today on phones, and I don't know, they're all over the place. So, but
right, Tetris is one of the best-selling games of all time, and very diverse. Yeah, number 19 is Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. So this was on Famicom, but it came to the NES on, I think the first time was on the Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. That's 16-bit, but the Lost Levels on Famicom was the Super Mario Brothers 2 Japan.
Yeah, so in Japan it was the second Super Mario Brothers game?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I gotta say about it. It's a really hard game, really fun, and I think I wanted to talk about that instead of the first one.
Yeah, and I had memories of playing this game, but I totally forgot it was on the original Nintendo. I thought it was a Super Nintendo game, but I mean, it did come out later on that. But
yeah,
originally on the NES, and very interesting, but yeah, very difficult. And like the next series of games we'll talk about, the difficulty kind of pushed me away. Maybe it was my age. Maybe I just sucked at gaming. I don't know.
Capcom came back with Mega Man, the original series, in 2008 with Mega Man 9, but we're going to talk about Mega Man 10 and 9. They're just giving me the next two.
Yeah.
So Mega Man 10, seventh generation. It's 2010. So
Xbox 360, PS3.
Yeah,
I don't know about Nintendo at that point. I don't know if it was on the
Wii.
Wii U.
It was on Wii U.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And Wii U probably. PS4.
Probably.
Anyway,
this is one that I said, this is a surprise to me. This is 2017, you said?
2010.
Well, I'm way off. But 2010. I didn't realize this was actually 8-bit. Yeah, I didn't know you could. And then looking back, I was like, wow, this actually looks just like a Nintendo game. But
they did it on purpose, yeah. And then number 17, Mega Man 9. It has my favorite one is from there is Splash Woman. Not just because it's a woman robot, but because the level of music is so good. I like Aqua music usually in the Mega. I like a lot of the music in the Mega Man games, but I'm talking like I do when I hear myself when I watch the video. I gotta stop doing that. Ah! Anyways.
I don't know what just happened.
The next game is
Final Fantasy 1 started. Started it all, the beginning. I mean, short, sweet, I guess. Not the greatest game ever, but it definitely started something that will never end.
Inspired by Ultima 3, which was inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, which was inspired by...
I think I'm fresh off technically playing the newest entry in Final Fantasy universe. I don't think there's any Final Fantasy game newer than Rebirth, is there? I don't know if 16 came before or after Rebirth, but I just finished Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, so I got Final Fantasy on the brain.
Heck yeah. Me too. Well, I haven't finished yet. I'm 2/3 of the way.
Great game. But all right. Final Fantasy, awesome. Final Fantasy 1 started it all. It was a quick game, few hours. Started a format that still works today.
Fighter, White Mage.
I don't know if the job system came until 2 or 3.
Yeah, but in the first game you had the 4 like.
Oh yeah, you started with the 4 different people.
What were they?
White Mage, Black Mage, Soldier, Fighter, whatever, and like Axe, like the heavy weapon person.
What was it for? Well, Thief?
Maybe sometimes, or like an Thief would make sense.
Archer. Okay, so next would be Zelda Oracle of Ages.
Yeah, I kind of missed this one, so
I kind of wanted. Wait, so yeah, 15 is Oracle of Ages. So the next 2 is gonna be another 2 in a row, and I like the next one better because of the.
And these are directly connected. Like these games get like the story's connected.
So for Ages, it's all about the puzzles and how it's harder.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, I guess apparently the Ages focuses on puzzles and Seasons focuses on action, fighting and stuff. And I guess Seasons is the easier one to finish, so it's like easy mode, hard mode.
Yeah, I have a lot more memories with Seasons because obviously you go to 4 seasons and it's memorable how you can solve puzzles that way and find your way that way.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a Game Boy Color. I had original Game Boy, and then eventually I got like one of the clamshell GBAs.
I never played the next game actually. They'll talk about number 13.
Super Mario Land. It was great. The most hated water levels ever. They sucked so bad. But other than the water levels, it was a well-made game and ran well on like just a little Game Boy, which is crazy. The little tiny thing, you could have Mario in your pocket.
Would you suggest me to play it?
Yeah, definitely. And surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, because Nintendo, they focus specifically on the music. The music is great for a Game Boy game. It's ridiculous. Like, you feel like it's, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it doesn't seem like the sound that it has should come out of a Game Boy. But a lot of fun. At the end, you just save, I think you just save the princess. Yeah.
No, you
like
save
always.
Daisy or the other one, right? In Super Mario Land, you save the other one. What's her name?
It could be Daisy. I mean, it's like in the newer games, that's like Luigi's girlfriend, Daisy, and then there's some kind of flower or something, probably.
Peach, no. You guys tell us in the comments. Because we're stupid right now.
Maleficent. All right.
I forgot it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so next.
You tell us. Next game, number 12.
Mega Man 6.
Yes, no, sorry. No, sorry. Number 12, Mega Man 6. If I talked over. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I never really played these early Mega Man games, and if I did, I'm really into the Mega Man X games.
I'm still thinking about the name of the. Sorry. So, I'm just stuck on Super Mario Land. Mega Man 6. So let's see here. Harder levels than Mega Man. The other Mega Mans on the NES. Really good music. I don't know what else to say, but it's just one of the best Mega Man games there is, level design wise on the NES.
Good Mega Man game, Mega Man 6.
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, all those Mega Man original Mega Man like non-X games. I never really
so
got
rewarding once you beat the level. Yeah.
So I hear. Maybe I should actually like persevere at some point. I don't know.
Persevere.
Moving on to number 11.
Final Fantasy 2.
Building on a great start, another awesome game, and this is getting to the point where like they put in like you have to grind between things to like make the game longer. Basically, you can't move on. You're not strong enough. You have to sit and run around in circles and fight the same enemies a bunch of times till you're strong enough to move on, which is a way to make the game longer. But this actually was like a 15-20 hour long game, which is a pretty long RPG for this time.
Yeah, for that time, yeah.
But it's got nothing on the next one. No, I mean, the next Final Fantasy. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so we're at the top 10 now. And number 10 is Kirby's Adventure. This is a really memorable game since I played when I was a kid on the Nintendo.
Oh, wait, and another aside about Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah,
sorry, I totally forgot.
Do it up.
I don't think we ever got this game in America. I didn't personally play it until the Pixel remakes like 2 years ago. So
yeah, that's cool.
I just know a lot about the history of it. Yeah,
I gotta play it.
Okay, now you said number 10 is Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, Kirby's Adventure is like so memorable for being the first Kirby game made in 1993 by HAL, which made Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Kirby and Smash Brothers are the same creators.
I guess it makes sense. The Kirby's a pretty badass character in that game too,
Right.
surprisingly.
But it's just a memorable game. Different areas, like from trees to lava. Good characters. Kirby can swallow a bunch of different enemies and become their element. Yeah.
And like almost every single game on this list, we can say the music is great.
Music is wonderful.
Nintendo, I think that's one thing they've always made a point to focus on. Whether it's handheld, whether it's console, whether it's headphones, they focus on making the sound great. And I can't think of a game that it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
So number 9 is Metroid 2: Return of Samus.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is a game that I probably spent the most time playing on my Game Boy because I think really they just remade it recently on the 3DS.
Yep, and well, in 2017 they did, and they did a really good job. I love it.
And basically, the point is, there's a number in the corner, which is how many Metroids exist in the world. You have to kill them all, and as you kill more, they
Metroids
mutate into stronger Metroids, like different things that you have to fight. So
it's pretty fun.
Very simple format, but amazing Metroid game, and especially for a handheld. Like, I mean, just hours of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's he said it the best, man. Number 8 is Castlevania.
Yeah, this one started another great series that I wish we'd get more. Well, I mean, we're getting a new one this year. We'll see. But they just been falling short lately.
It started it all, and it's a hard game, and it's a fun vampire type adventure game.
Yeah.
Platformer.
And
dark.
Introduced the starting in the same hallway in every single game, where you run through the long hallway with the big windows in the background.
And the music is so good.
Game. Yeah, but again, amazing music. And this was really early. This is like 92, 93, wasn't it?
86.
What, 80s? I'm so far off.
But
my years are bad. But yeah, that's crazy how early it was. Yeah.
Everything on this list is probably from 85 to like 2010.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
That might be one reason we waited so long to do this list, is because it's kind of a little bit before our time, but close enough to us that we experienced it.
Yeah, we know enough about these games that even if we have only played a little bit of it, it still like deserves a spot on here.
Yeah.
Like me and Final Fantasy 2. So Final Fantasy, wait, where are we? Thank you. That's funny. Fourth wall. Number 17. Number 7 is Mega Man 2. Two, the best Mega Man game in my opinion on the NES. Best music in my opinion, every single stage. That was the first Mega Man where it was eight bosses, and it was like and then every game after that continued the format, where the bosses are weak against. It's so good.
Bosses are weak against items you get from other bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's different than one, but it's not. But it has 8 bosses, and that's all I gotta say. Is it has the best music and the most memorable music there is.
Yeah, and I guess these are the. Before we started this video, I realized like almost all the Mega Man games I had not much to say about because I just didn't like the Mega Man series. Sorry, but Mega Man X, I love it. Where's Mega Man X9?
Right.
Give it to us. Give me it. Give me it.
Joe's. needs it.
Need it.
So number 5.
6.
Number 6 is Final Fantasy 3.
Yes.
3.
Yes, and this, the best Final Fantasy, for sure. I mean, number 1, you got to give it credit for being the original, but number 3 is so great. And
Job system.
yeah, the first time they introduced the job system where you can choose, you can change the jobs between other characters whenever you, at certain points, or maybe it was whenever you wanted to, I forget. But you could do that, have train everybody to use every weapon, all that stuff, every spell, like make everybody, if you wanted to take the time to grind, which they wanted you to grind. But even without grinding, this game, there's like a whole story about how they made it and how it was almost impossible to fit on this tiny little cartridge that had, I don't know, what, 256 kilobytes of memory? I don't know how much, I don't know how big a cartridge was back then, but somehow they figured out how to cram it on there, and it's a 30, 40, I mean, if you really push it, it could be a 50-hour game. Like, for a Nintendo, that's, I mean, like, before 1990, that's insane.
Yeah, they cranked it up at that point with quality with their Final Fantasy games.
In the beginning of like longer games instead of like, oh, it's over in 10
right
hours. Yeah.
Number 5 is Metroid or Nestroid, the first Metroid game in 1986. It started it all with my favorite game, Super Metroid, but yeah, it's number 3. This one's Metroid.
1996 or 1986?
1986.
Oh, okay.
And it was one of the best games of all time on the NES because it was deep exploration. You can call it the first Metroidvania game, even though it's a Metroid game.
Yeah, it definitely started like a series that is amazing to this day. The newest releases
had so many items, so many rooms. It was impressive at its time how many rooms it had and how many enemies and how deep you can go. Oh yeah. But yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that one. It's impressive.
All right, now we move on to, I mean, these next 2 entries are like games that are almost taking over the planet. Like, it's kind of scary. They're going to take over the planet.
I didn't want to put these together, but they're so true, though. Yeah.
And this 4 and 3 was hard to kind of juggle which one to put where, but you'll see why we put them where we did. Number 4, we gave to Gold, Silver, and Crystal generation of Pokemon. Pokemon, which I totally forgot about the Game Boy Color generation of Pokemon. I thought we skipped right to GBA, but
well, Game Boy Color is still Game Boy, just with color. It's still 8-bit.
All red, the same crap, just with a couple colors, 16 colors slapped on top of it. Yeah.
Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It's the second generation of Pokemon. Another memorable generation. Like the first one really did a really good job making the creatures. Later on, they started getting a little sloppier, in my opinion. But anyways, memorable world 2, great designers. You can go to the first world once you beat the second world. Badges, you can get 16 badges overall.
Yeah, that's, especially talking about like gameplay and what you get out of it. That's crazy for a game.
30, 40 hours.
Yeah, you're playing 2 full worlds on a
50, 60 hours if you want to get all the Pokemon. 100 hours.
Man, there's a lot of data to fit on one little thing in the 80s. How did they...
It'll go through the 999 hours, I think, on this thing.
That's awesome.
Same with the next one, Pokemon Blue, Red, and Silver, number 3. Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Yeah.
3.
And we put this above the other one because it's the original. Started everything. And I remember I was a blue guy. I don't think I ever had red or yellow. I had
Plus,
blue.
in the late 90s, you can use the trade. You can trade Game Boy or Pokemon.
Yeah, and that was like
impressive at the time.
Any games before that you could connect and actually. What games used the cords before Pokemon?
Link, I don't know.
That's crazy. Link cords, yeah.
I'm sure there's others, but yeah, everyone thinks about Pokemon with the Link.
Yeah, I definitely can't remember anymore, but
the first one started it all. Yeah, like you said, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Yeah, and the fact that they crammed 150
or Pikachu,
150 different unique like creatures onto one little tiny cartridge.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All of them with stats, all of them with abilities at certain levels.
And one of the few games that I have actually done the glitching. I've actually done Missing No. It's actually fun to do.
And once Silver came out, by the way, they added special defense. They split up the special into attack and defense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
In the first one, it's just called special. I'm like, okay,
okay.
What does that mean? It's like both attack and defense, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a spirit in some games. It's kind of like magic defense.
Right.
Type. Yeah, but whatever.
But The Legend of Zelda is number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, never forget the golden cartridge. I imagine they're valuable at this point. Yep, imagine if you get a sealed gold cartridge, you're probably going to make some money.
It's the first maze of all time. The first open world game.
Yeah, technically, you can go anywhere, whenever you want. You probably don't want to, but
it's so. It's
started it all. Started a series that we never.
So good. Yeah. I mean, like. Here's your sword. What's this? Here, take this.
Yeah, just go find stuff. Go do.
Well, there's a quote. Here, take this with you.
You.
Whatever. Look it up. It's dangerous out there. Don't go alone. It's dangerous out there. Here, take this with you. Sword. Something like that. Anyway, number 1 is Super Mario Brothers 3. My favorite. Brothers 3, my favorite game of all time on the NES. I speedrun it. It's so fun. It's 8 worlds of fun, 8 elements from grass to sand to water to big small world to sky world to ice world to pipe world to dark world.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, I don't know. I think this one might be obvious to a lot of people, especially people who know about this era. Like one of the greatest games, not just of the 8-bit era of ever. Yeah, and it like kind of put together the formula that we got. One of my favorite games ever, Super Mario World, which I enjoyed more, but
that was supposed to be Super Mario Brothers 4 when they were made. They were made actually the history thing. They were making 3 and 4 at the same time in '88, but they decided to go out with 3 in '88 and split it and make 4 until '90.
Okay, yeah, and definitely we got one of the greatest games ever. So I'm happy with
Mario
that.
World, yeah.
Yeah, but Super Mario Bros. 3 was so great and definitely, like he said, so smooth on the NES and the way it ran.
Extremely smooth. If play it, and all of you play Mario 3 right now, you'll understand how smooth it is in the first level.
Well, I don't know if we've said this about any of the other ones yet, but the music's pretty good.
Oh yeah, very yeah, right. Pokemon music is amazing. Zelda music is amazing. Mario music is amazing.
Yeah, Nintendo, good job on the music.
And thank you, everyone.
Please stop charging me so much.
Oh wait, update on the socials. Oh.
Okay, that's the end of our list.
Never mind.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much for coming. Have a good week. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Comment below.
My eyebrows are Stitch's arms. Like and subscribe, or I rip off Stitch's arms.
Oh wow.
Barking bark.